Recently, I've come across some videos on YouTube where people share why they quit learning Mandarin. Intrigued, I watched all of those videos.
It's very, very frustrating.
Learning
You
Chinese
have characters that you
will
don't
be
know.
very super embarrassing.
I know that there are a lot of videos online emphasizing the importance of getting the tones right. Otherwise, you will be in trouble, including my own videos.
这是我的大蒜。哦，这是你的打算。对对对，我也上床了一份。上传了，对吗？上传，上传了，上传了啊。你有逼吗？
Yes, they are funny, but they also make people feel frustrated. So to redeem my sin, I felt a strong impulse to make this video to explain why Chinese is one of the easiest languages to begin with. Note that I'm not saying Chinese is easy. It could get super difficult, but only after reaching an intermediate level due to the nuances in different words like 经历、经验、体验、体会, etc., which can be solved by sufficient exposure to context. For daily conversation, Chinese is super easy. And you shouldn't give up because of the tones, the Chinese characters, or the grammar system. I will explain why in this video. Let's start with tones. Well, yes, Chinese is a tonal language, and mispronouncing one tone changes the meaning entirely. However, don't forget about the context. Let me show you a short clip I made earlier and you will understand.
Which word did you hear?
游泳，游泳，
Let's put the word into a sentence.
我喜欢游泳。我喜欢游泳。
And even if you say a whole sentence with all tones wrong, like 你叫什么名字? People can still understand you. The only consequence of using the wrong tone in real conversation is that people may recognize you as a foreign speaker. So what? They probably could anyway. And they won't judge you for not speaking their language perfectly. Instead, they might find it cute and appreciate your effort. And I promise you, the thing that you accidentally say something super rude and offending people won't happen in real life. I made this video just for entertainment purposes. In my opinion, if you communicate in Chinese with not perfect tones, you are expressing yourself this much. With the perfect tones, this much. Of course, it's great to be here. I do have a few students who speak Chinese with perfect tones, but trust me, they've made a lot of effort to get there.
可以是一个很随机的一个句子吧，然后就模仿或者练习这个句子。您现在收看的是中国中央电视台中文国际频道。
After finish watching this video, you may want to start learning Mandarin Chinese in 2024, or you want to keep improving your Chinese learning level. If that's the case, I would like to recommend this Chinese textbooks from Beijing Language and Culture University Press, especially if you prefer using physical books and enjoy the tactile feel. So I currently have a set of the HSK Standard course. I used to use them to teach my own students before I had my own material. And you may have seen them used by your teacher or some other online courses. So for example, this is the HSK1 book and it's perfectly structured. It covers pinyin, characters, vocabulary, grammar, and Chinese culture. Its content gradually progresses from simple to difficult. And it also has a companion workbook that includes exercises for listening, reading, pronunciation, and characters. So if you're interested, feel free to visit their website through the link in the description where you can choose the books that best suit you. If you're looking for a textbook for your kids to learn Mandarin, Easy Steps to Chinese is definitely your best choice. When purchasing any textbooks through their website, you can use my exclusive coupon code to get a 30% discount. Also, if you live in the United States, Mexico, or Spain, you will receive the books 24 to 72 hours after placing your order, allowing you to start working towards your New Year goals. Now let's talk about Chinese characters. Well, yes, there are over 1 million of Chinese characters. And yes, Chinese characters like this exist. And also, writing Chinese characters is hard. But here comes the big but. First of all, you don't need to learn 1 million Chinese characters. As a non-native speaker, you only need around 1,000 characters to be able to work and live in China. And second of all, you don't need to write, read, or even know this type of Chinese characters. Last but not least, it's not necessary at all to learn how to write in Chinese. Even Chinese people don't write much today. If you know pinyin and you can read the most common characters, you can communicate in Chinese by typing Chinese characters without any problem. By the way, I know recognizing 1,000 characters still sounds intimidating, but our goal is just to recognize them as a whole, not to remember every stroke. Trust me and trust your brain. It's not difficult for you.
Also, learning Chinese characters is one of those things that follows the compound interest effect. Means that the more Chinese characters you know, the easier learning new ones becomes.
My student Chris is learning Mandarin in his 60s. He also thought memorizing Chinese characters is difficult, but look how far he has come. Finally, grammar. Seriously? If you're a native speaker of Spanish, English, French, German, or Japanese, I can keep going. How can you say that Chinese grammar is difficult? It's just different. In fact, Chinese grammar is super easy. For instance, I have money, 我有钱. He has money, 他有钱. He had money, 他有钱. Does he have money? 他有钱吗? You may say that, but Chinese have those things like 把 or 了, and they're so complicated. Yes, you are right. But those are all the complicated things we have. Nothing else. Once you solved them, nothing else is left. When I learn Spanish, I feel the gramática is like a bottomless pit que nunca termina. But Chinese is not like that. When I made my grammar course, I made it into a mini course with only 18 grammar points. It was not that I wanted to make it short and simple, but I truly didn't have much more to say. So the purpose of this video is to encourage you to start. Don't give up, or not even start because you've heard that Chinese is difficult. Give yourself at least 6 months to study Chinese consistently and make genuine effort. And once you get used to the different grammar system, the tones and the characters, I promise you, you will agree with me that Chinese is not hard. Thank you for watching today's video. I'm Shuo from 说说Chinese, 说说中文. I will see you in my next video. 再见。